Can you run an LLM without internet access on your घर का mid-range gaming system? Technically yes, but should you? Absolutely. Free का Chat-GPT मिल रहा है आपको, free. Hello and welcome back to the MVP. If you're new here, subscribe to our channel so we continue bringing you high quality videos on gaming, PC hardware, and of course AI, and of course workflows. Now earlier in August,
Yes, sir.
people are not watching for hairstyle, bro. They're watching for content. Now earlier in August, OpenAI dropped the GPT OSS 20B and 120B models. So if you want to run your own local LLM or build an AI agent, you could download these open source models and do so. The smaller 20 billion parameter model is capable of running on just 3060 12GB. That is still a really capable model, and running it locally on what is entry-level cards today is kind of insane. The 120B model, on the other hand, requires at least 80 GB of VRAM. So what does this mean for you? Well, my friend, it means you can run an AI bot or an LLM on your mid to high-end gaming machine. Now, building one is something we can help you with. Let me quickly explain some of the terms used in running local LLMs. Say you add a prompt like, write me code to make Tetris. Now immediately the time that the bot requires to start the first prompt is the latency. And the speed that the words start appearing is the token per second, TPS. FPS over TPS, bro. And if running locally, the amount of VRAM and the compute a model takes up is the efficiency. Also, the accuracy depends on the quantization, which is kind of like the resolution of the model. Running it locally, you might tone down the resolution to 4-bit or 8-bit. So how does the 20B model perform on normal consumer grade hardware? Well, thanks to AI enthusiasts on the internet, we now know that a 16GB RTX 4060 Ti can hit roughly 70 tokens per second with a well-tuned stack. That's fast enough for ideation coding even small AI agents right there on your regular desktop or gaming PC. With how valuable data is these days, do not underestimate the advantage of running a completely offline version of ChatGPT or DeepSeek or whichever model you like. Privacy reasons. So for the 20B model, I would say the minimum viable build, MVP. The minimum viable build would be something like a Core i7 or Ryzen 7 and an NVIDIA 16GB VRAM card, 5060 Ti, 5070 Ti, maybe even a 4060 Ti. And you definitely need at least 64 GB of VRAM. However, on the other end of the spectrum, you could also go for a Threadripper 9980X, an RTX Pro Blackwell 6000, and you can actually run the 120 billion parameter model. But that card alone costs 10 lakhs. Now it's technically possible to run the 120B model on consumer grade hardware through some clever paging and 4-bit quantization. But it'll run only at 5 to 7 tokens a second. It's not just worth the effort, right? Subscription le lo yaar. So why local? Privacy, of course. It also lowers ongoing costs at volume, and there are zero rate limits. Not even Sam Uncle can stop you from talking to your new AI friend that lives in your PC. So if you're building AI agents or you're in the startup space and want to build something with AI, this is kind of a fantastic place to begin. Now, we've been in the hardware space for 10 years now, saw the rising demand for AI from the front lines. I'm quite proud to say that we have built and shipped AI-ready PCs across India in record time and with 3 years of on-site warranty. We even have a video in 2017-2018 when we made an AI build with 1080 Ti's. It's up on our channel, by the way. Nobody knew in India at least tab AI kya rehta tha yaar. So drop your workload in the comments or hit the link in the description. Our experts will be glad to help you out. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and share.